forgot my words. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 10 things I wish I knew before I went natural. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get started. The number one thing on my list was research. So what I did, I went on Pinterest, I went on YouTube, and I was looking for videos of girls who I thought had my hair. I didn't find any, or I thought I found some, but yeah, as time went by, I figured out what my hair type was. I'm still not completely sure, but this is what I found. So my hair is very fine. I don't know whether you can see. My hair is currently wet. I did just refresh my hair. I haven't washed it. I washed my hair about 4 days ago. So normally what I do, I just refresh my hair during the week. And yeah, if you want a video on that, let me know in the comments. But getting back to today's video. So the first thing I would say is doing a lot of research. I went on YouTube, like I said. I went on YouTube and I was looking for girls that had my hair type and hair texture. I didn't really find any. So what I did was I did research on hair porosity. I also did research on my curl type. So I found there is a strand test that you can do on your hair that will show you what porosity your hair is. So what I did the hair test, the hair strand test, and I found that my hair is actually high porosity. So what that means is that my hair is very thirsty. So I will wet my hair or I will wash my hair. I don't even need to use heat on my hair. I can leave my hair as it is. I can do a wash and go, and by 2 hours my hair would be completely dry. So my hair is very thirsty. And secondly is the curl type. I am not 100% sure what curl type I have, but I think I have between 3C, 3B, 3C hair. So yeah, doing some research about your hair and your hair type, I would say, is the first thing. So secondly, I would say time and patience, because remember, if your hair is heat damaged, chemically damaged, and color damaged or bleached, it's going to take a long time for your hair to grow out and for you to either transition into your natural hair or do a big chop. So be patient and just give it some time. That's the only thing. Give it time, have patience. It's not an overnight process, that's what I can tell you. It took me 2 years to get my hair into its natural state from being damaged. And I don't think that it's 100%. Like this strand over here, I always have issues with this part. But time and patience is the key. The third thing I would say is don't compare your hair journey, your hair type, your curl pattern to anybody else. You are the only one that has your hair. You're the only one that has your curl type. And there's a lot of girls on Pinterest, Instagram, and on YouTube who have very beautiful hair. I made the very big mistake of comparing my hair and my journey to somebody else, which is not fair on yourself. You're putting yourself under pressure, and you're just going to feel like the process is not worth it. The fourth thing I would say is either transitioning into your natural hair or doing a big chop. I decided to do a transition or to transition into my natural hair. What that means is that when I decided to go curly, I didn't just decide to cut off all my hair. I decided to grow it out, and as time went by, I decided to snip off the damaged and bleached ends, which in my case worked better for me because I was not comfortable cutting off all my hair. So you can do the transition, give your hair a break, let it grow out, and decide how much you would like to cut off at a certain time. I did, like I said, I did a transition that worked for me, and I was happy doing that. So either decide doing a big chop or transitioning into your natural hair. Transitioning does take a lot longer because your hair is going to be in that uncomfortable state where your roots is going to be very curly and the ends is going to be very straight. So it's a very uncomfortable position to be in, but for me personally, transitioning was the best fit. Next is the amount of product. The best of products, you can have the most expensive products, but at the end of the day, if you're using too much product on your hair is not going to like it. You're going to be left with stringy hair and it's not going to work in your favor. So the amount of product compared to your hair should always be considered. Also, not only product, moisture, adding hydration into your hair, making your hair as damp as possible. I use a little spritzer and I just spray my hair down and I apply the product to my wet hair, not damp hair, to my wet hair. And as I apply the product, I make sure to check whether my hair is still wet. So the amount of product you use and the amount of water and hydration that you put back into your hair is equally as important. The next step I have is to deep condition weekly. This is going to be your best friend. Deep condition always. So I have switched between a number of different deep conditioners and I'm still not too sure on which deep conditioner works for me. So I make my own deep conditioner. I use avocado, I use olive oil, I use some mayonnaise, yeah, things that you use in your kitchen, and I make a mixture. I apply it to my hair, I put a heat cap on, or I sit under the dryer for a while, for about half an hour, and then I rinse it out. So deep conditioning is very important because you need to put that moisture, the hydration. Like I said previously, you need to make sure that your hair is very nourished. And the only way to do that is with deep conditioning. Also, curly hair tends to be very, very thirsty. So your hair is going to be dried out during the week or just before you do your wash day, and you'll see that you really, really need a deep conditioner. The next tip that I have is don't comb your hair or brush your hair while your hair is dry. That's the number one thing that is going to lead to breakage. Your hair is very fragile when it's dry, and if you're brushing your dry hair and not using or not putting any moisture or water or anything to your hair, it's going to break off a lot quicker than it would have if it were wet. The next one I would say is don't spend all your money on expensive products or expensive tools. Your hands is just as good as a comb or a brush. I've used my hands for the longest time. I still use my hands when I'm busy with my hair. So what I do is I will rake my fingers through my hair, and that also helps with the curl definition. Once I've done that, I scrunch my hair, and that also brings the curls up. So you don't have to buy the most expensive tools, brushes, combs, gadgets. You only need your hands. If you're starting out, I would say use your hands, do the finger curling or finger coiling technique. That is what works best, and take it from there. You don't also need the most expensive products. first of all, buy a cheap product if it has very good ingredients. No sulfates, no parabens, no alcohol. Go with that, use it, see how your hair feels. But you don't have to buy the most expensive products. That brings me to my next point. Trying different products and seeing what product works for your hair. I've gone through so many products. In the beginning, I was using on Jackie's, and I felt like on Jackie's, because I was in the process of transitioning, it wasn't the best product for me to use. And no shade to Miss on Jackie's. It's an amazing product and I do use it now. But in the beginning, it didn't work for me. I used the Strengthening and Restore product range from Shea Moisture. I'll include a picture here. I used that range, and that range worked the best for me. I loved the deep conditioner. That was my holy grail. It's nice and thick, it coats the hair, and I just loved that product. But as time went by and my hair got more better accustomed to its natural state, I just changed my products. I started using John Frieda. I'll show you a picture here. John Frieda also works nice. It's not very expensive. I then moved over to On Jackie's, like I said in the beginning, and On Jackie's has a very, very nice moisture rich leave-in conditioner. So I used the deep conditioner. Not the deep conditioner, the leave-in. I still use the leave-in till today. And currently I'm using, let me go get it for you. I'm using the My Perfect Hair. Don't know whether you can see that. Okay, currently I'm using the My Perfect Hair range. This is the Mango and Marula. I'm currently using this, and it's only I've only tried it for 2 weeks, so I don't know how I feel. I do actually like this curl activating gel. It works very nice. That's what I have on my hair right now. My hair is generally very frizzy, but yeah. This is what I'm currently using, and I really like this. So this is what I'm currently using. I'll give it another few weeks and see how it goes, but this is the products that I'm currently using. I've also used the what do you call it, Umberto Giannini. I'll include a screenshot of the products. Yeah, I've used that as well. I really like the scrunching gel from that range, or from that brand. That was my absolute favorite. I love that. So trying different products and seeing what works for your hair is the best thing to do. Don't just go with the first best. Don't buy the most expensive product. It's not necessary. You get those sample packs, or not sample packs, but it's like a small pack. I think it's about this big. You can buy it at Clicks or at Dis-Chem, and you can use it as a trial. Even Click sells those little small traveling sized leave-in gels, leave-ins, shampoos, conditioners. Try those out and see how it works, instead of buying a whole range of products that you don't even know might work on your hair. And then the last tip that I have is protective styling. I generally wear a bun most of the days. The only time that I let my hair out is on weekends, but Monday to Friday I have a bun. The bun is not always the best protective style, but it works for me. And you also can have your hair braided. I've had my hair braided a couple of times. I've had my hair braided a couple of times and I actually did like the braids, and it also helps with more curl definition. So when you take the braids out, your hair is a bit more, when you take the braids out, your hair is a bit more, has a bit more definition. But protective styling is also a very, very good thing for your hair, especially if you're in the transitioning phase, don't know what to do with your hair. A protective style is going to be your best friend. So yeah, this is my hair. I would say my hair is about 40% dry, and I refreshed my hair about, what, 30 minutes ago. Given it's very damp, it's actually raining today, so my hair is going to take a little bit longer to dry, but I will show you a picture of what my hair looks like once it's all dry. Also, if you would like more hair tips, lifestyle, parenting, go to my Instagram. I will link it below and follow me there. But for now, this is it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, comment down below what you would like to see from me, and please don't forget to subscribe. It really, really helps my channel out. Also, don't forget to give it a like, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Why is the light like this? Hi friends, welcome back to my channel.